Today, I'm going to show you the 5 most deadly in-game skill moves that instantly make you stand out and help you get to a professional academy, just like it helped me. These are the 5 most deadly in-game skill moves. Let's go. First is a double step over, which is my favorite, and I've used it in so many different situations, and it is this move that honestly is the most fun. So in the double step over, the first step over is a dummy, baiting the defender, just confusing him. The second is where you really exaggerate the move, hips out, snap, and then exit opposite direction to get that separation. After that second step over, you explode away, going in the opposite direction. The key here is that you have to do it in speed, or else it's kind of pointless. It's not gonna work. So here's some examples. Let's say I'm a left winger and I want to cut in. This would be the perfect move. You see that? And then I get that space to shoot. Remember, the first step over is going to be done off the foot you dribble with. So I'm going to be dribbling with my right. So the first step over is going to be with my right, then left, then exit. Same thing would apply to the left. I dribble with my left foot. First step over with the left, second step over with the right, then I exit away. You can use this for both directions, whether you want to cut in or you want to cut out. Doesn't really matter. Second is a single step over. Honestly, my most used move ever. You can apply this move in almost every single situation, and that is what I've done. Being a wide player especially, this move has changed my game. The single step over is the most simple move and yet the most effective. All it is a single step over, drop the shoulder, exaggerate the move, then exit. That's all it is. But here is what you have to remember. Since it's only one feint, that exaggeration of the hips is really important to tell the defender the opposite way to get that separation to exit away. To get that slight hesitation, separation, whatever you want to call it, then exit away and across to beat the defender. This move can be used to either just get that slight separation and get a cross in, a shot in, or to get that separation and then cut across the defender to beat the defender. This move is so versatile and works in every single position. Center mid, winger, fullback, whatever position you are. It just works so well for every single position. For this move, it doesn't matter which foot you dribble with. It can be the right, then do it with the left. Doesn't really matter. But speed is key here. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Third is the single step over to the same side. This move is so advanced, but when you get it right, it just works so well. I scored a crazy 1v4 solo goal using this move. Just watch. The single step over to the same side. You're gonna execute this move with the same foot you're dribbling with, so this will be my left foot. I'm gonna step over, but since I'm exiting the same direction, I'm not just gonna exit right away. If I do that, since I've sold the defender that way, the defender's momentum is in that direction. This is where we're gonna throw a feint in the opposite direction to tell we're going that way, and then we're gonna exit over here, where we did the step over. I never say exit the same way you do the step over, but this move's an exception. So this is what it will look like at full speed. Fourth is the Maradona. This is the best move to do in tight spaces, and it just works so damn well. I only ever use the Maradona to get out of tight spaces. Let's say there's a foot right there, you just drag it back to your other foot, shield the ball, and exit in the opposite direction. It's not really a move that I would do when I'm driving at a defender. So when the defender's foot is just about to reach the ball, and you know you can get your foot on it, roll it back to the opposite foot, and exit in the opposite direction. For reference, this is full speed. Fifth is a Ronaldo chop. Just a simple chop, change directions, something that I do a lot subconsciously when I play, and it is this move that gets me away from the defenders, snatching ankles. Now is the Ronaldo chop. This move, all it is you're redirecting the direction of the ball. So the ball's going this way, you chop, you change the direction to go that way. This move works really well when you time it perfectly, manipulating the defender's hips against him. Just like you saw my clips, when I saw him overcommit, that's when I chopped it inside to get that separation and explode in the opposite direction. And if you look at the defender's hips, his hips are positioning out wide. So when he overcommits and you change direction, he has to rotate his hips, and by the time he rotates his hips, you're away. Timing is literally everything in this move. It's a very simple move, done well, you're unstoppable. Now, this is a demonstration at full speed. You guys see him overcommit, chop directions, and then explode in. Now, remember, every single move that I've showed you here isn't gonna come to you after one session of practicing it. You have to be consistent with it individually and apply it against others in pickup and your team events. Then over a long period of time, then the moves will become muscle memory, just like me, and you'll be executing it in games and snatching ankles. Now that I just showed you my go-to moves that work almost every time in game, that got me to a pretty high level in my youth, and if you want to do the same, earlier this year I dropped a full masterclass breaking down exactly how I got to a professional academy. I'll leave the video right here, so click on it and watch. Love.